Today I've got a fun little nautical themed card project featuring some new releases from Gina K Designs. Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. Today's card project features a new Master Layouts 16, which is part of Gina's all-purpose die series, and I think what I made is kind of cute. I'll let you decide, so stick around. That card project is coming up next. Here's a look at the products I'll be creating with today, and what I have here is Master Layout 16. This is a newer set from Gina K Designs, and it is designed to do a few things. You can create portholes for ocean scenes. You can create globes, whether you have a little like a snow shaker globe or an aqua globe. These elements all go to create a globe. And then you have these little wavy dies that can cut ocean waves. They could cut mountain scenes. You could do a snow globe with snow hills. The possibilities with this, I think, are going to be really fun to explore. So that is Master Layout 16, and I'm going to use the Just Keep Swimming stamp set. I love these little ocean friends with their big kind of anime style eyes. I think they're very, very sweet, and I'm going to use this stamp set today. This stamp set currently is part of a brand new kit, but as with all of Gina's kits, once she comes out with the next kit, this will be available to purchase separately in the shop. I also have the coordinating dies. So I'm going to do some stamping and coloring, and today I have my white cardstock. I have my pencil blending solution. This is called Zest It, but you can also use Gamsol or other pencil blending solutions. I have my little dish, and I have some blending stumps. And then all I have to do is pick out some colors here, and I'm probably going to do ocean. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to do my octopus as an homage to that show that I love. What is it called? Resident Alien. If you've seen it, you know why octopuses are a big thing. So I'm going to pull out a few pencils and set those aside. Also, I don't know if I can link this. I got this on Amazon, and it's perfect for the 72 set of Prismacolor, which is what I bought to put in here. If I can, I will. I just haven't been able to find the black one anywhere. I think I lucked out on that. So let's get started with some stamping. I think I will do the octopus. But I also might throw in a couple others just in case I decide to do a few others. You know, I'm not really the world's fanciest coloring person, but maybe I'll give it a try. And I think I might cut out a shell. Well, no, because, well, am I going to put a base behind? I don't know yet. You know, sometimes when you get a new stamp set, it's just fun to, and I'll keep the bubbles out. Well, is there a die for the bubbles? Sorry, let's see. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, we're gonna stamp some bubbles too. Why not? Bubbles are so fun. Oh my goodness, so many fun things in this set. And I think I'll just do all of them. So that way I have some things to color, and we'll see what happens. Okay, pick this up. I have a grip mat in here holding my paper, and I'm gonna use my little Altenew conditioning eraser just to go over and prime these stamps because they are brand new. And it's only the first few times, or even really just the first time you use a brand new stamp. You can use your finger if you want to get some of that good DNA cellular material. I just got this eraser and I love it. So I have my black onyx ink, and I'm going to ink my little friends up. Get that nicely coated. Bring it down and transfer with my little tool, my Stampin' Bug. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks cute. Get a little more in there. I think I missed a spot. We'll ink that again. I'm just going to do the top ones because I feel like the bottom ones look perfect. And this, I think I would like to say, press there and there. And just get those eyes a little inkier. Kind of missing a spot right there on my stamp. I think I'm just not pressing right, but I can draw that in really quickly too with a pen. And I'm going to do that real quick, right like that. There we go. All right, This looks good, and now I will clean these up with my little stamp chamois, and we are going to start to color. So I've pulled a few colors. I've got Parma Violet, Lilac, Light Aqua, and Mulberry. This is what I'm going to start with. Also, I sharpened this with my regular pencil sharpener, and I do not like that at all. But you know, you live and you learn. So I'm going to put some music on, add color, might bring in another pencil, and then I'll start blending out the color with my pencil blending solution. All right, let's go. All right, I have all of my little elements done. I will go ahead and die cut these off camera, and then I'm going to grab some cardstocks to make my porthole. So I've got my intricate out. It is set to die cut, and the tension is at about a -3 because I'm using the heavy base weight cardstock. I have everything taped into place. I'll just pop this on top, and we're going to run that through. Come on. There we go. Might have had it a little tight, but this will be fine because then it'll give a really nice clean cut. All right, and we have critters. All right, here we go. 1, 2, look how cute they are. We have a little shell, and let me just pop out my bubbles here. We have bubbles as needed. Now, I don't really know what the full design, oh gosh, those bubbles are so cute. I don't know what the complete design is yet, but now I'm gonna bring in some cardstocks and cut out some of the pieces for my porthole. I've got some matte silver cardstock from Simon Says Stamp for my porthole, and I'm going to, well, for the top layer of my porthole. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. And then I will do, oh, there we go. Then I will do, I'll see they pop out very nicely. Then I'm going to take some more of the heavy base weight white and cut out the other parts of the porthole. So this is going to be the backer for it, and then the other parts here that I'm going to need. I need 2 of those, so I'll just go ahead again and pop that on and run this through. There's you, and you, and you, and also you can save the inserts because they will work with the other pieces as well. Just to show you, the outside of the porthole, or the insides of both, will give you a perfectly layered little silver friend. Isn't that cute? All right. Let me cut one more of those off camera. So now I have a funky idea. I had to move this aside so you can see what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take our little this die. And actually, you know what, maybe I will run it through this way. I want to cut a wave first. And that way I'm going to have this shape that's going to go inside of my porthole. Now that might not make sense from a, what is the word, realistic standpoint, but we're going to imagine, and I might not be using the purple after all. See, that's the thing. Sometimes when you get started with your little friends, right, you don't know till you get there. So we have this lovely little wavy thing. And I want this to be part of my little ocean background, right? But I also want to have a little bit of beach in there. So I'm going to take this, which is maybe a little less wavy. Let's put it in the little less wavy. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to cut this. Okay. Again, run that through. And then what we have here is well, actually, that might be cute to have it be more like that. And then I am going to glue these together, and I'm going to cut this out so there's a little bit of beach, and then I'm going to add one more layer behind this. So let me get that layer. First, I'm just going to put a little tape runner on here to hold this. And I'm pretty sure this is going to cut through all the layers, but I might have to run it a few times. And, you know, if I did just do the two, then I could piece in the other one. But my goal is to add one more layer. Let me get some layer weight white. All right, I grabbed a piece. I don't have Gina's, what is it called? The layering weight, but I have some Nina Classic Crest Solar White. And I'll just glue this down. And again, we're just trying to create this fun little look, and I hope it works. We're going to see. So I want to have, like I said, a little sand in the bottom, a little place for my friend to be floating. I'm playing with reality here, and that's what we're going to do. I am going to tighten up the cut tension because I want this to go through beautifully. And it might make a pop because it is so tight, but I think we're going to just make it go. There. Oh, come on now. You can do it. There we go. Run it through. Cut through all those layers. And then I think I'm going to come back too, just to make sure. There we go. All right. And let's flip it and see. Oh, that was very close for the center. I think we got it because all I need is the center part. So I'm going to just get that out. It was very close. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to glue that just to make sure that that stays adhered. I cut out two more of the back of the porthole. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to stack two of them together first for a little dimension. Okay, like that. And I just want to make sure these are perfectly lined up, right? Because then what we're going to do, I'm going to take up just a little white Post-it tape because this is just so easy to use. And I'm just going to place it right back here for now, okay? And then this is going to get placed right inside. Doesn't really matter exactly how it goes in there. I just want to make sure that it is back there and held in place with a little tape. Okay, like that. Same thing on the other side, just a little piece to hold it like that. Okay, and now I can add on another layer. I could actually build this up as much as I wanted because there's extra layers. I may add one more on. I just want to make sure that this has a little dimension to it, okay? So let me glue on one more. I also cut out a little piece of sea life, but now for this one, I'm just going to go with my liquid glue all the way around the edge of the porthole, avoiding my little holes, of course. And I would like it to be so that there's 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. Now the ocean is, the ocean is rolling. So you see that, right? There we go. We'll get you right into position like that. And then I'm going to put my brick on here and let that adhere. And then what I'm going to do, I put a little foam square on the back because I'm going to have my little friend pop up. But I'm also needing to add the parts of the porthole. And so this is like the little like the little handle part that, you know, opens it up or something. I'm gonna, now let me use my tweezers for this. I'm just gonna focus the glue over here, but I'm not gonna put the little guy on yet because I'm not 100% sure what the actual card is going to look like, but I am going to pop you right here so that it's right on the porthole side. And we'll go, one will be here and one will be here. So cute. Okay, little hinges right in the middle. Okay. Hinge 1 and 2. At least I think they're hinges. It's the story we're going with. Okay, pick you up and just line that up. Oh, it's moving because I didn't have enough. I didn't hold it down long enough. Come here now. There we go. I got to get my little block on here. That will adhere it to the shiny slick. All right, and drop and let that adhere. Sometimes inspiration hits and I realized, Cathy, you wouldn't have a jellyfish sticking up out of the sky. I mean, a little bit maybe. So I just redid the exact same thing. And instead of having 3 layers, I literally just cut. Let me show you where, well, I can't find it now, but I just cut this little piece using this die. So that is what we're gonna do. That way he's under the ocean, right? And the sub's going down. So here I can also say, let's pop in some of this ocean greenery. And, you know, maybe he's coming up from right there. It doesn't need to be much. In fact, where is my, I think what I'm going to do here, rather than do liquid glue, sometimes I do go all in for tape runner because it can be so much easier to just quickly pop it on. It doesn't necessarily ooze out. And then I can just have this coming right in on the side. Okay, so we got a little. And I put his foam square right in the center so that he will be floating nice and evenly in the water. And then I can take these little bubbles and I'm just gonna pop them right over here because I've got to use the bubbles. But here I think I actually do have to do liquid glue because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him where he needs to be. Okay, so bubbles coming up the side. Hold still. I probably should have done this on the card, but instead we're just letting his bubbles stay there, okay? Holding that there and letting that stay. So that's the general little friend. It took a while, and I still have other things. Do I want to put a shell in there too? I mean, I made the shell, and it probably could, right? We could have the shell in there, but I feel like if I did the shell, you know what I might have to do? I might have to cut a curve so that it's more in the base. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's so cute by itself. And again, sometimes you color things and you don't end up using them, but you can use them for other projects. So let me get a panel ready for the finished card. I used one of the 2 dies in Master Layouts to cut my panel. This is Master Layouts 2, but I'm not doing a stitched panel because I wanted to make this look like the side of a ship maybe. So this is soft stone, and I thought this would be cute just to do the old classic trick of, well, now do I want the scores to be, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do score lines every 1/4 inch. Right, is that right? Yes. And just put these on my panel. 1, 2, for a little decorative look that is so simple. I'll just work my way across and get all of these on. It's a little hard on my wrist. I have to stand up to do this, to put a little pressure on there. Okay, and back up. And I think it will give me an even number here. I sure hope so. Because once you get all the way over here, you just flip it and then start with the next bit over there. Oh yeah, this is good. Right? Close enough? Close enough. Okay. And that way you get 2 different looks. This is just sort of the the debossed look, and I think that's really cute. All right, now let me get a note card. So I've got my note card already prepped here. I'm going to glue down the nubby side. So let's just add some tape runner. I'm not popping this up or anything because my porthole has so many layers of dimension. And you know, it's really the star of the card. So this should be enough to hold this down. I'm just going to stand up, look straight down, forgive my head if it gets in the way. Make sure we have a nice even margin on all sides. Line that up. Yeah, that looks great. So now you can see that cool texture that's in the panel. All right, the only thing I have to do now is stamp a greeting from the stamp set. So let me get, oh, I think I'm gonna do it on a little black strip. Hold tight. I'm going to stamp the Just Keep Swimming greeting right onto some black onyx cardstock. And I'll prime that stamp first. I'll use my powder here on the black cardstock just to make sure that this powder, the fine detail white, only sticks to where I'm stamping. And we'll ink this up with my Versamark pad and drop. Oh, that looks so good. I don't want to squish it down. I want it to stay nice and light like that. Pick this up off the mat and I will add my powder and sprinkle you on like that. Looks pretty good. All right, I will clean that up just a little and we'll melt the powder. Okay, that looks perfect. I love it. As soon as it cools, I'll just buff off that anti-static powder, and then I'm going to use one of Gina's sentiment strip dies. I don't think that, no, that one's not quite the right size. This one, wait a minute, let's see, is that one the right size? That one, oh my gosh. That would be perfect. Okay, I'll cut this out off camera so we have our strip. I actually had to go one size up because that cut it just a little too tight. And I would rather have the control over where it cuts. So I will bring this into my little paper trimmer, cut that, and go to the other side. So just wanted to show you that because that is going to give me the centered greeting that I want. And now to finish off this fun card. So, you know, it took a little, see the little tape I still have on the back there? I redid that, but we're just gonna put our liquid adhesive on the back here to hold this in place, right? And we'll make sure that we're nice and straight. I'm just gonna have this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop the greeting up underneath because I think that's cute. So I will put a little weight on that. And I have foam squares on the back here. So we'll let that adhere. Looks pretty straight to me. Yeah. And then we get to put this little friend floating in the cuteness of the porthole, coming to say hello to the sailors or the salty sea dogs, who's ever under the ocean having a good time. Your little friend here has come to say hello from the ocean floor. And I don't think I'm going to put foam underneath that because I think he's going to be fine. But for this, I will take off the backers and I will do a little liquid glue and we'll bring in our T-square, the T-square. I guess it's not ours technically, communally. It is just mine, but it's just so cute. All right, T-square. Make sure we are centered and come right up here. And again, I just think it's cute to kind of have it right underneath the porthole like that. Just keep swimming. What a fun encouragement card. Oh my goodness. And that is my finished card project. Now this took a while, right? I don't think I'm going to add extra bubbles or anything like that, although you could, because I do have the extra bubbles, but I just don't think Yeah, you know what? I think I just like, yep, I like it plain. Anyway, how fun is that porthole? And again, that's just one thing you can do with this new master layout set. So be sure to check out the supplies, and thanks so much for watching. You can find links to all the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell as well. Be sure to leave a comment, say hello, hit that like button, and let YouTube know you liked the video. I'll see you back here with another card project soon. To see more fun cards using products from Gina K Designs, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked for you below, and I'll see you in those videos.